Is that something we can reach? Oh,
Tree can now be accessed in
oh, holy, that's a no. Again. It just keeps happening, guys. It just keeps happening. Why? Alright guys, hello and welcome back to Satisfactory with yet another view. This beautiful stone arch with some machinery in front this time. Just enjoying the sunset as always at the very start of these episodes. I hope you guys had a great weekend, pretty much. Yeah, that's a good thing to say. It's just the start of the week for me, as it will in the future sometime be for you dudes. I found a pretty good one. It's been a longer one, so kind of had some time to relax. But moving on to this episode, as you guys may remember, I think it was in the last episode that we finally got this. We got the power slugs into the scanner, and I think that's a pretty major one because we do definitely need more of those to kind of accelerate our whole production. I'm not quite sure if like the whole space elevator upgrades will stick to needing these smart platings that we're making over here. That said, by the way, we nearly have enough. And that said, I think, yes, I have a few rotors that can be used here. So I will throw those in there very happily, and that will hopefully get us enough smart platings to finally have that space elevator. Well, not the space elevator upgrade, but the advancement in the hub tier in the very, very soon future. It's actually just 3 plates, I think. I'm gonna have to double check that, but yeah, that will be great. And then other than that, I don't know. Looking at this production, I've just had a quick look at this before. I think we could definitely boost it by a bunch. We would definitely need tier 2 conveyors here, because, well, these are just about keeping up with the output of screws right here. Also, slight lags? No? Looks like we're good. Okay. But yeah, like we could just about keep up there with the tier 1s, so we would need tier 2s, but we would also need some power slugs. Now, for some reason we're doing really good on the iron rods, but I still don't think we would be able to output enough with this thing alone to kind of keep pushing screws through. Like, to keep the supplies consistent enough of iron rods to keep pushing, like, what was it, the speed then? Like 80 screws a minute through this. So I think we would need a power slug for this one, a power slug for this one. And I'm not sure about here. Will we need one here? Making 30 minutes here, using 30 minutes there. So yeah, we would actually need 3 power slugs. I'm pretty sure this miner down here is supplying like, ooh, is it supplying 60? Yes, it is. The question is, how much am I using here? 30. Okay. Am I actually using any, though? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just not using 30 minutes here. I'm actually using 15 a minute. So, probably still supplying enough without overclocking this miner then. But, yeah. So, if we would need that, I think that would be the overall plan right there. But first things first, I'm gonna go over to that space elevator real quick and actually check out what kind of stuff we need. What's that? Looks like balloons of some sort, something. Interesting, very interesting. Anyways, though, moving on to our space elevator, just checking that out real quick, and I really want to see if we have some. I can't seem to find any jump pads or stuff yet. I think I would like a few of those eventually just to traverse like this distance between the megacfactory and my okay, we need 50, perfect. Between the megacfactory and my like initial base a bit quicker, if that makes sense. I think that would be great. We also have a lot of concrete, so I think we could actually start working on some proper walls for that factory. Because so far, as you guys may remember, this whole thing is basically supported by 2 walls, and it's kind of been ever since. This looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Let me take that out of my hand for a second. And right there, that's like another Reddit or Instagram screenshot right there again. No! Oh god, that was a spooky one. Imagine falling in there with that miner. Wouldn't want to have that happen, would you? But yeah, I've got to say, I'm really racking up these screenshots in this game like no tomorrow. You can just always look some particular direction and boom, you have a beautiful screenshot for your Instagram, your Reddit, whatever. I do have to say, I think this game is overall pretty beautiful. But oh, perfect, great timing. We just finished 50, so I am really wondering rather, how much we're gonna use these things in the future, like for the space elevator, but maybe also for other parts, or other like tools or vehicles or whatever the case may be. I think that will be a rather determining factor in how strongly we actually upgrade that whole production right there, or maybe also not, because power slugs are always a very useful and rare commodity, and I kind of want to make sure that I'm kind of using them properly. And hey, Dogo! Hello! We haven't visited you in a while, have we? Let me pet you a little bit. Wait! Do you not like me anymore? I think he doesn't like me anymore, does he? Oh no! Doggo! Have you forgotten about me? I think he's forgotten about me. Aww. I mean, we can always, like... Right. I would actually need some way to actually climb in there. Maybe like this? Will I get myself back out, though? That's the real question. Probably not. How do I split stacks again? Oh, like that. Okay. So, let me throw that out there for you, buddy. And then pet you? I can't pet you from down here, apparently. Oh, God. Okay. What, you still don't like me? Let me throw another one out there for you. Come here. Come here, good boy. Some food for you right there, buddy. Come on, buddy. Doesn't like it, does he? Oh boy. And the thing is, if I go in there, I can't get myself back out, and that's kind of a bit of an issue. Oh no! He wanted it! No, I'm sorry! I didn't want to take it away from you, buddy. There you go. Come on, enjoy that. Yay! I'm trying to pet it. I'm just not sure if it's working through the actual... Yay! He likes me again. Perfect. Mycelia. Used for crafting. Biomass burners and vehicles use it for power. Interesting. Okay.
Mycelia within this fungus suggests strong molecular bonding features frequently observed in adhesives and medicine, both beneficial for field research.
Is that something we can reach?
A new research tree can now be accessed in
Oh, holy, that's it. Nope. Again. It just keeps happening, guys. It just keeps happening. Why? Ah, here. Okay. Start the research on that real quick. Maybe that's just 3 seconds. It's not really much. Okay. Cool. What can we get from this then? Fabric. Interesting. Very interesting. And I think we should have one of these too. Okay. These are super expensive right here. Wow. Okay. Well, cool. We're gonna have to take care of power in a second. Looks like this one is out of biomass or biofuel rather. The others seem to be fine still, so should hopefully be able to at least get it back up and running for a few minutes. I would hope. Okay. No like apparent visual effects or anything then. But like I would hope. I like how it seals in a crate, by the way. I would hope that we can at least get it running for a few more minutes before we will have to put in more biofuel, because I'm not actually sure we are too well stocked on that again. So, let's send this thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. That's actually, boosh! Up goes the space elevator. Holy, that effect. I'm not sure I actually remember that effect. I'm not sure if that's new, if that was a thing before. I think you can still see it all the way up there, can't you? Which is kind of interesting too. Okay. Oh, We fell down apparently. Backed up just a bit too far. So is that it? Are we... Oh my god. Okay, we're definitely going to continue needing those. Versatile framework, automated wiring. Oh god, guys, this will all get very, very complicated. But I think now that we at least have one tier upgraded, or like 2, I think even, we can probably... Oh yes. We're probably going to spend a lot of time just actually progressing on this kind of stuff. This being the primary one, I think. Because, why do I have a water extractor here? What do I need for that? Let me see. Industrial fluid buffer. Pipeline pump. Interesting. I'm not really quite sure what I would need the water for. A tractor. Yes, we finally are getting that again as well. That's absolutely awesome. And well, steel's going to be a thing as well, which I remember these versatile frameworks. I'm pretty sure are new, but that's pretty cool. I like it. A lot of new stuff for us to work on then, and well, I trust we will be spending some time on that. These jump pads are pretty expensive as well, to be honest. Then we have this. Advanced steel production, okay. Proof knowledge, oh yeah, Xenobasher, that thing's actually pretty good. Will also hopefully help me a bit more against that huge, fluffy-tailed hawk, or whatever it's called. Conveyor belts Mark III, those are great. And the hypertubes, oh yeah, I've seen a lot of those on the Reddit. Those actually seem pretty fun. So that's cool. And that is all very, very cool. But I think the very first thing that we definitely want is coal power, because that will finally free us, hopefully finally free us from, oh my god. I'm sorry guys, my phone, as always. But that will hopefully finally free us from the pain that is all this biofuel nightmare. Okay, yeah, as I said, we don't really have that much fuel left, so bit of an issue right there. I am going to try and keep a bit of fuel to myself just so I can actually cut down some trees and stuff to nope, nope. How did I? Yes, I just wanted to split the stacks. Perfect. Actually, let's get that much in there. But yeah, oh boy. This is a bit of a... No. That was a close one. This is a bit of an issue. We really don't have much biomass... Oh, come on. Much biomass or biofuel or whatever at all. We've got a bit remaining, but it's not really much. So I think it's going to cut down some trees. We really badly need that. And I would really like to supply my biomass burners with some... no, not my biomass burners, but my biofuel production with some actual biomass before we run out of power and I have to do everything myself, because I think that's going to be a very annoying one. So I'm just going to rush this real quick, I think, so we can hopefully get that going ASAP. And then after that, we're gonna, I think, somewhat work towards that coal production. I mean, I don't even think we need that much necessarily. We'll have to kind of check out, oh wait. We have to kind of check out how much we actually have. I saw that we needed, I think we needed reinforced iron plates and motors, which I should probably have a bunch of those produced already, hopefully. So, potentially not even too much to do or wait for there still. And then, on top of that, I need a few cables, which I can just quickly make myself, I hope. But, first things first, we really need a lot of that biomass, I think, to actually, you know, get ourselves in the right direction right here. And this is kind of the part of the planet that I was looking to... not care that much about anyway, so I think we can just be cutting down a bunch of trees and stuff right here to actually get that biofuel flowing back in. And we need to take care of this thing sometime. I think we just needed some power to actually be able to open that up. So, hopefully, potentially not going to be that much of a struggle. But we've got a bunch of stuff, I think, so let's just start heading back to the factory and get that biofuel production rolling as quickly as possible. And well, then we're going to see about that coal, because I really would like to start avoiding the supply runs. I think it's kind of a bit annoying by now. So, why am I here? I'm in the wrong spot. I don't really know why I came here. I mean, I kind of do, because you know, gotta get those cables going in a second. But first things first, I need to actually take care of that biomass production. So let's get all these leaves in here then. And I apparently still have a slug. Didn't really know that. Can probably use that somewhere, right? Well, wood. Do I have a second stack? That was a full stack. Did I exactly hit a full stack right there? Also 21 motors, by the way. That's pretty nice. Looks like I hit a full stack. Alright, cool. So, gonna slide. Nope. I always forget about the sliding thing, by the way. I think it's such a useful thing, because like you can so easily traverse these conveyor belts by just doing this. But I never do it, because it's, I don't know, it's new functionality. I still have to get used to it, pretty much. Right. Anyways, though, I am going to get some cables going. Am I all out of cables right now? Do I really need, like, 300 cables manually crafted right now? I mean, that's going to take a while. I think I'm going to place a quick cut for you guys, and I'm going to be back when I'm at 300. Right, guys, and I'm back. I actually decided to make 400, so I can actually ensure that I will have a few cables to use for power lines and the likes. But we're done with that. That's good. Next thing would be having a look at all these reinforced iron plates and the motors that we need, just kind of to see where we are currently at with that. I'm not 100% sure, so let's just check that out real quick. Try and make it. Oh no. No chance right there. But, we're gonna do that, and, well, then we can just kind of find out what to do next. Oh yeah, next thing would probably be taking care of all that fancy biomass again, because who doesn't love me running back and forth to ensure that we have a bit of biomass. So, we've apparently got 42 of these rotors now. That's a bit annoying. Missing only 8. But I spent a few of them on, actually. Could nick a few out of this. Let's do it. I think that's fine. We need the rotors a bit more than the smart plating right now, to be honest. I really want that coal power that's gonna allow us to advance a whole lot further. So it's definitely gonna be good to have. We're going to plunder all these reinforced iron plates as well, which I think I honestly have to speed up that whole production. Like reinforced iron plates, rotors, I think that's all parts that we will need a lot more in the future. So I think overclocking all that even further makes a lot of sense. But I will need the power slugs for that, and I'll need the power for that. And I honestly don't really quite want to up the whole amount of biomass burners, if that makes sense, because I think just supplying the lot that we have here already is such a pain. So I think what we will be doing instead is just kind of trying to focus on getting that fancy coal power as quickly as possible. And before we actually do that, I need to actually research coal power, because I don't have any space left in my inventory to actually split these biomass stacks. So let's do it. Coal power, here we go. That's a big one, guys. I really think so. It's going to save us a lot of time.
Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner.
Wait.
Note,
We need
ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note, pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note, throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Interesting. That's a new one. Okay. Well, that answers my question as to why we even need that water stuff. I mean, it does make sense, I guess, because in the real world you need a lot of water for coal power plants as well. But like, interesting. I didn't really know. So that's good to know. We're gonna have to build a lot more stuff than I kind of expected, I think. Default pressure 10, allowing a 10-meter vertical rise of fluids. Interesting. Okay. And then we have like all this pipe stuff over here, right? Can be used as a connection for pipes. So to route pipelines in a more controlled manner and over long distances. Pipeline. Oh my god, what do we need for that now? That's something new, most definitely. What's that? Can we see that in the crafting menu? What that is? Copper sheets. Okay. That doesn't seem all that complicated, to be honest, but I think that's something we definitely need to get some production going on. And maybe we can just do that up here, because I think we would not really need that much more for this. Let me check this out. It would be great if we could just add it on right here. What do you mean? Where are you coming from? Ow. Get out of here. Oh, God. Hello. Don't want to hug you. Oh, God. These things seem to be respawning now. I'm not sure if it's on reload of the world or if they always just randomly respawn, but they definitely do. Okay, so we only need 15 of these a minute. We produce 30 a minute, so that is pretty easy. I think let's do that real quick. We should definitely get some of these things going, because that does seem to be a rather significant part of the whole pipeline network. For power itself, we have the coal generators, which, yeah, okay, it's not too crazy expensive. Something 57? 75? Yeah, doing good. 75 megawatts of power needed, not needed, but produced, which is great. It's like 2.5 biomass burners. Like, literally, we placed 2 of these things, so we've got 5 biomass burners covered. So we probably need, like, 3 to, like, easily kind of cover our production. Yeah, you can see right there. We have a pipe input, apparently. So we will need water to actually get those coal generators running. Which is cool. I mean, it's going to be a bit more work, but it's fine for me. And, other than that, what else? What else? Industrial fluid buffer. That's interesting. It's probably going to be something we want as well, right? I've got no clue of this. We'll kind of just find out as we're going, I guess. And last thing, well, coal. We just need miners, right? Nothing special. Okay. All right. Cool. But let's start with this. So what we will want is a conveyor splitter right here, just like that. First things first, I need to actually get rid of this for a second. And then this is going to keep producing for a while anyways, because it doesn't really use that many plates anyways. So I'm really not all that concerned about it. So I think you can sort of make this like, come on, that. Okay, should be fine hopefully. 1 and 2. There we go. So that keeps getting supplied, and then we're just gonna. I mean, honestly, we should have gotten foundations down here sometime, but whatever. So I'm just going to get some of that out to there then. And miner, I don't have a constructor in my quick bar. Great. So I will need that from here. That's not too expensive anyways. Well, by my current standards at least. And then we can hopefully, well actually let's do it like this. Let's just place it next to this constructor right here. Sort of somewhat aligned. Right there. Get that conveyor belt out and into there. Perfect. And I hope that our power grid can actually do that, but it shouldn't be too much more of load, so hopefully that will be the case. This needs 20 copper ingot a minute. Don't actually quite have enough for that, so I mean, we have 1 slug, so I think let's spend that on that in a minute. I think that's a wise investment, because I think we're probably going to need a lot of this copper sheet stuff. Like, just kind of thinking about it, I think we're going to need a lot of it. Because, I I don't even know where the closest water source to my base is right now, but it's going to be a bit of work actually getting that over here, I think. I'm going to need a long network of pipelines for that, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. We should definitely invest in that. But, do I still have... No. Great. Of course. So, I will just dismantle this and get a power line out to here and then just, like, connect stuff that way. Cool. Is that working? That's working. I'm gonna go and craft one of these power shards real quick, just to overclock that production of copper ingot a bit. And then we're going to focus on other things, I think, which will be finding coal for a first part, mining that coal, and then actually that's a good question, right? Because I don't want to have another biomass reactor over at the coal place that I constantly have to keep refueling to be mining that coal. So I'm not quite sure about that yet. Either we'll just have the whole the whole coal reactor set up over at where we mine the coal, or we will have it in the base and maybe have like one separate coal reactor over... No, wait, that's the wrong thing. Give me that back. I need to overclock this, not the other one. Okay, but yeah, I don't know, Mike. Maybe I really don't know. We'll have to find out about how we are going to do that. But this is all running now and should hopefully be pushing out a bit of these copper sheets, because I'm pretty sure we're probably easily going to need like a few stacks just to get all that stuff going. Now, let's look for coal. Where do we have that? Hello? Ah, there. Okay. 653, 694. And like, okay, that's a bit far out. So we've got like these two alternatives, I think, that we can go for. But yeah, I think that's something that we're going to be looking out for in the next episode when we do some more exploration. Maybe also try and find a few more slugs on the way, and hopefully start setting up our core production so we can finally make the switch from biomass to some proper coal generators. But, well, this is going to be it for this episode. I really hope that you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. That always very much does help out the channel. And if you're new to the channel and liked what you saw and would like to stay around for more, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it to stay up to date on any future upcoming episodes. But as always, guys, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.